morning, welcome to day 11 of your daily wellness. Today our focus is balancing straddle pose. So a good hip opener, a good balance on your butt, great for getting that alignment through the spine and working through that as well. So a fun one. You will probably roll around, don't worry about it. Again, we're not doing grippy things, so you don't necessarily need a mat, just something a bit soft on the floor. And we're actually going to start today's practice in child pose. So you want your big toes to touch and the knees to go nice and wide, and we're just going to reach the arms forwards, reaching the fingertips away and allowing the body to sink down between the hips. Forehead can rest on the floor, and just take some time to relax down here. Breathing nice and deep into the belly. Feel that expansion and contraction through the belly. And sink down. Lifting up slightly, just take a little sway side to side. Come back to center, relax it down for a few more breaths. See if you have a bit more release. Good, claw through the fingertips and walk your way up to all fours, bringing the knees directly under the hips, lengthening the feet out, spread the hands nice and wide. From here, abdominals locked in, we're going to send the right leg out, toes on the floor. Spread the fingers, hands under shoulders, lift up. Big inhale and lengthen, reach away. As you exhale, squeeze the knee to nose, tuck under. 2 more, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee. And from here we're going to use the knee to draw some circles through the sides. So going 3 slow in one direction. And then change to the opposite direction. So bring it in and then out and around. Drop it down, knees together, take a moment back in child pose. Claw through the fingertips, bring it back up, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Send the left legs out long, toes touching the floor. Lift up to hip height. Make sure you've not got anything in your way back there. Good. Bend the knee. And from there, start to draw some circles, slow and purposeful. 3 in one direction, and then 3 the opposite way. When you've done that, bring knees together, send it back, child pose. Good, claw through the fingers. Bring yourself up to seated. Good, taking the legs into this box position. Sit up tall. From this position, so I've got my left foot in front of me and my right foot to the side. So my right hand's going on my right foot, left arm is reaching up and over. Good, and then like we did yesterday, coming into our animal pose, turning this right hip over, surrendering down, but rather than coming forward, just see if you can walk it round behind a little as well. Flex through the feet. Belly button comes in and up as you surrender over. Just as far as works for you. Use the hands to support as you bring it in. And then from here we take the right leg out long. So left leg's coming in, right leg's going out long. Again, both feet are flexed, toes coming towards you. Inhale, lengthen up. If you need to, you can sit on something to raise up. Just maybe put something under the knee as well if you have issues with hyperextending the knee, so that we're not going a little bit too much pressure on the knee. Good. So from there, we're going to reach your right fingers towards the shin, towards the toe. If you've got a strap, you can use a strap around the foot to give you something to hold on to, or a towel, or whatever you have there. That's up to you. Inhale, think up and over, and then we're actually going to turn and look either forwards or diagonally in that direction. As you bend your right elbow just a little, send the left arm up to the sky. Breathe nice and deep. Big inhale. As you exhale, allow the hand to come in the middle, other hand meets it, and we just fold, trying to ground down firmly through the feet, flexing both feet, surrendering in the middle. Make sure the toes are still coming up to the sky and they're not rolling forwards. Good. Walk it in. Bring the right foot in. Left leg goes behind in box position on the other side. So left hand on the left leg, right arm we're going to reach up and lengthen over again, thinking up and over rather than trying to get as far as we can over. Good, and then as we come over, again coming into this animal pose, but rather than just coming over, see if you can take it back a little as well. Use the hands to support as you bring yourself up. Take the left leg out long, right foot comes in. Flex the feet, toes to the ceiling on that left leg. If you can see that, there you go. Inhale up. Reaching the hand towards the shin again. If you want to use your strap or a towel or a t-shirt or anything that you can wrap around the foot, you can do that to get a grip. Or if you've got the space, you can hold on to the toe. Inhale and lengthen through this underside, gazing just off into the distance as we reach the arm up, right arm up, left elbow comes down towards the knee or to the shin. Breathe nice and deep into the belly. Good, bring it back to center, allow that right hand to come down in the middle, left hand meets it and we fold over. Good, bring the left leg in. Take the legs wide, allow the knees to come in and take a moment just to allow this kind of closing of the hips, this little release. And then we're going to slide both legs out. So don't worry about how wide they go as such. We are opening through the hip, but we work at your level. So bring the hands behind, maybe use them to support, to lift the chest, pressing firmly into the calves, into the back of the heels, toes flexing up to the sky. So maybe you just use the hands to support as we Lengthen the spine. Long through the body. You can use something under your tailbone to help give you that lift here if you need it. If you are comfortable here, maybe we can bring the fingertips in front. And this is up to you. If you've got 2 straps or towels, you can use one on each leg. If you can reach, you can take hold of each toe and start to lengthen chest forwards, long through both legs. You choose the option that suits you. And then in your own time, we gently release it off. Bring the feet in. Good. And find that alignment. Take a moment in your seated position to feel the vertebrae stacked one on top of the other, sitting up tall. So the next one I'm going to do sideways, the full balance straddle. Otherwise it's a really unflattering vision for you on the camera. So sitting up nice and tall, take a hold of the back of the thighs, walk the weight back. You have to keep a nice long spine because as soon as you curve it, you're just going to roll back. And we don't want to roll back. You probably will at some point, but don't worry. So, long spine, walk the feet back. Lift one leg, lift the other leg. Good, place them back down. If you need to rest any time, bring it back in. We come back up. So take the knees wider. See if you can find that point where you can just balance here. If this is where you're at, you can keep it here. Abdominals in and up. Otherwise, we take the hands inside, reaching either to outside edge of the foot, to the toes, wherever suits you. Hold on tight as you start to lengthen the legs up and out. You may find that as soon as you lock the legs that you roll. So we want to keep the straight spine and the balance more than you want to get straight legs. If you need to keep them bent, keep them bent. Otherwise, we start to lengthen away. Long spine, chin is tucked. Breathe nice and deep. Anytime you roll, come back into it. Reach away through the heels. Keep almost a micro bend or a little softness, a little playfulness in the knees, just so that we don't push so hard that you're actually causing a bit of tension there. If you're comfortable here and you're feeling good, you can start to move the feet in and then move them out. Find what suits you, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to allow the curve through the spine and allow it to roll us onto our backs. Take that little rock and roll up and down a few times, as far as you go, even if that's just a little roll, that's fine. And then lying down, you can either keep the knees bent and resting on each other. You can actually take them out wide if you want a little more hip opening to relax at the end, or take the legs out long in your Shavasana. Walk the shoulder blades together, reach the palm, face the palms up and relax down. Building on yesterday's meditation. So coming into focus on your breath. Body relaxed down into the floor. And each inhale we bring that freshness in, that chi, that energy, that prana. And as you exhale, you let go of what no longer serves you. And then I want you to visualize your lungs. As you inhale and we bring that chi in, we fill the lungs. And the more we fill our lungs, the more we fill them with this energy, and we see the white light, the white aura of your lungs radiating brighter and brighter. brighter this white light gets, the more you feel courage and righteousness fill you up. And then I want you to visualize your heart, breathing that chi in. Imagine sending it to your heart. Filling your heart with this chi and visualizing a red aura radiating from your chest. And the more that we fill the heart with this red aura, the brighter it gets, the more we feel love and compassion and patience. And then bringing your attention to your liver in the right side of your abdomen. Visualize your liver. Imagine sending the chi, that energy, down into the liver with each inhale. Filling the liver with energy and increasing the green aura that radiates from them. This green aura getting brighter and brighter. And as this happens, we fill the liver, we feel more joy, more light-heartedness. And then visualizing the stomach, spleen, pancreas on the left side of the abdomen. Breathing the chi in, sending it down to these organs. Filling them up with energy, increasing the aura of the stomach, spleen, pancreas, which is yellow. Visualizing that yellow light growing brighter and brighter. As that yellow light gets brighter, so do our feelings of serenity, of peacefulness, of centeredness. And lastly, sending your attention to your kidneys in your lower back, visualizing your kidneys. As you inhale, imagine sending all that chi, all that energy down into your kidneys, filling them up. As you fill them up, you increase the aura, which is blue, visualizing that blue light radiating from your kidneys, getting brighter with each breath. And as the blue light gets brighter, you increase your feelings of safety, of security. Taking a few breaths now to send that chi wherever you feel you need it most. And when you're ready, gently batting your eyelids open, feeling that energy coursing through you from your organs to your limbs. Use the energy to slowly start to make your way up to seated, no rush, in your own time and your own way. Good. So we shall choose our card for tomorrow's wellness. So tomorrow we have three-legged dog. So a variation on our downwards facing dog for tomorrow's session. So thank you for joining me. Namaste. And I will see you all tomorrow for your next dose of daily wellness.